Hey everybody, I'm schmerkadabur, and welcome back to This Is the Police. The Golden Bird says that a bodybuilding competition is at the Sand Ice Arena. That's good. Something nice is happening. That's awesome. The Freeburg Tribune says the corn monument turns into a giant icicle. Probably happens every winter. And the Fact, Freeburg's #1 paper, says a farmer confuses a kite with a UFO. These are all from stuff I've done. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Everybody's happy with me. That's good. Very, very nice. And my car actually started up on the first try today. That's awesome. Okay, Forbes didn't come in today. Oscar Peterson didn't come in today. Middleton didn't come. Trevor didn't come. Petska didn't come. Belcher, just go home. Wolf, we need you. Sorry. And your brother, too. Smith, yeah, go ahead and go home. Williams, we need you. I'm sorry, buddy. Higgins, we need you too. Scanlon, we need you. Asano, we need you. Prado, we need you. Start the day. Shit, man. Ugh. I hope that none of them quit. Like, we're in bad shape. Alright, we listened to Swan Lake last time, and I hardly even noticed. What do we have here? We've got Out There in the Trees by Ogre. We've got No Good by Holly Scott. We've got Billabong by Bob Barnard and Friends. That sounds good. Let's listen to that one. Very nice. Got a nice little simple CD player there with a couple of little speakers attached. It's all we need. All we need to make ourselves feel good. Okay. So we've got a relatively solid group in today. This is nice. Okay, we've got plenty of cops. Alright, Dr. Fiona Cieslak in the old house. Mr. Boyd, note that this information is highly classified. 6 months ago, terrorists simultaneously launched 3 satellites, which, according to our intelligence, transmitted some kind of hypersensitive radiation waves designed to sap our willpower. We've developed a cure which should improve the mental strength of our citizens, especially our military and police forces. We're conducting studies, and we need 4 of your employees to try out the latest version of the drug. Between us, these men are running a great risk, because our experiments on rats were not entirely successful. But for $80,000, you'd be willing to take that chance, right? You're goddamn right I am. Okay, let's go to the police station and hire Detective George Carson here for Shift B, I guess. Why not? Child abuse at the mall. The company Flutie Fanny, which produces diapers and toys, put on a presentation about their new products. They invited 2 clowns to entertain the young mothers and their children. The kids didn't like the clowns, and some began to cry. One of the clowns lashed out at the audience, shouting, "God, I could just plug that child, I can't stand it. It's like he's scraping my ears out from the inside." The second clown just silently watched everything, then pulled a World War II gun out of his bag and aimed it at the crowd. He asked his friend in a gravelly voice, "Mikolaj, who do you want me to kill? Just point at them with your finger and I'll put the devil down." Later, it had become known that these clowns were 2 former psychiatric patients who'd been successfully treated and released. That sounds awful. That sounds truly terrible. Let's send the green officers out to handle it, along with the paddy wagon. Do we need the paddy wagon? I don't think we do. It's just a couple clowns. Okay. And a carjacking at the city center. Some stoned teenagers stole a fire engine and are riding through the city center, siren blazing, spraying pedestrians with the hose. Okay, we can take care of that. But we can't take care of terrorism. An explosion near the entrance to the coffee shop. There's more deafening bangs coming from outside. I even dropped a full tray of coffee. My customers don't know what to do. Are there suddenly bombs going off in the city? I don't know. We'll probably find out shortly. Batinsky has died and they have lost 70. Those pills they gave us were strange. It's impossible to concentrate on anything, and my feet hurt really bad. Batinsky all of a sudden started throwing up, and then his skin got covered with blisters, and he dropped dead. Thanks for the 80 grand! Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I'm the worst. Good. Just some pranksters throwing firecrackers. Excellent. Huh. Alright, well, White Kojo and Koenig are in real bad shape now. Alright, there's a crowd of weeping children and mothers scrambling for cover. One clown sitting and growling and tearing his hair out. The other takes aim at the hysterical crowd. Pounce on the clown with the gun and try to seize the weapon. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. Okay. Well, we've still got an okay red team, because we've got Prado and Asano. I can't believe that they teamed up together. They were so competitive. back when political leanings weren't as big of a deal. All right, carjacking. Mr. Portman called in to report the theft of his car. I was at the intersection and two men with pistols approached and told me to get out. I didn't argue, but I can't figure out why they wanted that old bucket of bolts. All right, there we go. Let's start building these ones back up, I guess. They handled that carjacking quite well. I'm sure they'll be able to handle the next one quite well also. There's a fight at the Bigfoot Athletic Shoes Shop. Two girls refused to compromise over the last pair of designer shoes and began to tear at each other's hair. The guard called the police and said he couldn't intervene. I'm still suffering injuries from the last time this happened. Alright. Let's send a solid group out there. I like that. Very good. And McSpankley and Higgins can probably handle something if necessary as well. Okay. I need some new blood to hire. Is there any new blood? There's not. In fact, it's totally empty. That sucks. That is super duper sucky. Poor Batinsky. Alright. Mr. Coleman reports there's a drug pusher working out of the parking lot near his home. He's an Arab, and every day comes rumbling up on his moped, selling drugs to the local school children. It's like they're his regular customers. Can't you do anything? I can. I absolutely can. Asano, Williams, and the Scrubs? No. Let's clear that. Prado, Asano, and the Scrubs. Go. Alright. I can't believe that Vasilev is still on the force. I never thought that he'd get this far. Okay, the fight has been handled. Very good. And they are on their way home. There's drug use at Donatello. An elderly man caught sight of a man using drugs. I saw him take a packet of white powder from his pocket, sprinkled it on a donut, and ate the monstrosity right there in front of the children. Could it not be extra powdered sugar, do you think? I mean, honestly, if we don't catch this guy, like, what's the problem? He's not violent. If he's on drugs, all he's doing is eating donuts, so I'm not really worried about it. There's an Arab sitting on a moped handing a package to a person in a car, then they move off in different directions. Let's block the moped. Easy, and we found some weed. Hot damn, let's bring it to the police station. Make everybody happy. Everybody, come on back, and let's get high. And that'll help us forget our political problems with each other. We'll just get stoned. Alright, the drug eater was a man who likes to put his own sugar on his donuts. My mom makes the best powdered sugar in the world. Here, try some. Delicious. Thank you. Thank you, man. Okay. Smuggling. We received an anonymous tip. A large shipment of contraband tobacco is being unloaded at a port. Alright. Go Team Green. Yes, off you go to handle the situation. I love it. I love it. Team Red is back in the station. Team Green is all out. So they're there, like, talking about how much they... Which side are they on? Mayor Rogers. They're like, that Robespierre, or whatever the fuck the actual name is a real son of a bitch, and he lies all the time. And everybody else is out on their way, and they're like, that son of a bitch mayor is super corrupt and lies all the time. All right. Joseph Costello stays late at the church, brings in goods, and stashes them. The drugs are packed in small colored bags and hidden at the bottom of wine boxes, fresh from the bishop's vineyards. The cargo is delivered in white jeeps. You can spot them by the church cross painted on the hood. The boxes are carried into the church by the drivers. Joseph Costello hides the drugs in a stash, which is located in the library behind one of the bookshelves. There are only blue books on this shelf. Okay, cool. I think we actually might have this. So, the delivery comes. They get it out of the thing. He takes the wine out, sees the stuff, pulls the stuff out of it. No. I was close, though. Take this one out and this one out. And he activates the secret holder, and then he puts it in the cache. Bam! How do you like me now? Okay. Drug possession at the cathedral. Beasley is not here today, so we'll have to do this one tomorrow, and I am down with that. That is fine by me. We still don't have enough for the pagan ritual. And other than that, we're good. We're actually in really good shape right now. The smuggling has been handled under the watchful eye of McSpankley, who is the only one. Actually, Reed is feeling good, too. And so is Purdy. That's nice. Okay. Cool. Well, this isn't so bad. We're starting to have cops rested again, ready to go, ready to do their work. But Batinsky, unfortunately, is simply dead. Let's end the day. Oh, Batinsky. I didn't know you at all, man. You worked here for like a day before I overdosed. And now you're dead 2 days after I get back. What a tragedy. Whoa. That's a big gun. What a tragedy. A tragedy, I tell you. Batinsky died of boils. What the hell's going on here? Where am I? Is this Christopher Sand's place? Who am I going to see? Chaffee.
My God, Mr. Boyd, there's no tea in the whole house. We've looked everywhere. I could bring you a nice box of Japanese tea. I think you'd fall in love.
Japanese tea is good, Chaffee. What the hell's going on here, Chaffee?
Let's get this over with. The people on the street are freezing by now.
Oh, yes. I do apologize for the ill-mannered crowd. A man in my position deals with a lot of unpleasantness.
Mr. Boyd, don't you wonder why Mayor Rogers so easily gave you your job back?
I promised the doctors I'd think less.
Funny. The people of this city are in the opposite situation. They've begun to use their heads for the first time in many years. They've learned to argue, but of course they can't agree on anything. Does Freeburg need change? Should the old guard give way to a new generation of politicians? Would I make a good mayor? Was Stuart Rogers a bad mayor? All these arguments reek of naivete, but let's be charitable. Many of them are allowing themselves to doubt for the first time. What's important is this. In times when the people cannot reach an accord, what they need is something to unite them. And one of those things is their undying love for their chief of police. People can support me or hate me, can defend Rogers or demand his resignation. But they remain sure of one thing. Their police chief is a saint.
That's true. I'm pretty much
The police
perfect,
chief
Chaffee.
won't let the city fall to chaos. And despite everything, the events of recent months have only improved your reputation, Mr. Boyd.
You're goddamn right. I
The
can do
people
no
have
wrong.
been touched by your recovery from that coma. Your eagerness to return again and again to your post. To serve the city.
Yep, I'm the best.
And of course,
And that's
Stuart
that.
Rogers, whose position is seriously shaken, wishes to take advantage of you.
Rogers understands that he won't survive this fight. He just wasn't prepared for it. So he's planned a major security operation. He intends to storm Eugene's house, burn everything to the ground so the pillar of smoke can be seen from anywhere in the city. He wants you to personally lead the assault. He'll tell the reporters that Eugene Chaffee was behind a series of terrorist attacks across the city. When he offered armed resistance during his arrest, Eugene was shot and killed.
What are you gonna do about it?
What should I do? Respond in kind, of course.
What, you're gonna storm City Hall?
Don't have the stomach for it, Mr. Boyd? You do understand what my gratitude would mean. Enough money to last you the rest of your life.
My job. I want to keep my job. Not 1 year, not 5 years, but until I decide it's time to leave.
I told you, Eugene, he's no longer interested in money.
Oh, I'll take the money, too. It'll be nice to get a bonus when you extend my contract.
You ask for too much, Mr. Boyd.
Oh, really?
I'll visit you in a few days, Mr. Boyd. Gather your strength. You forgot them in my car the last time we met.
Thanks,
Oh,
but I
the
gave
cigars.
them up. Might add a few years to my life.
And one more thing. I wanted you to hear this from me, not the newspapers. Consider it a gift.
Oh, shit. Christopher Sand is dead. Holy balls, dude. Hoo boy. Okay, things have really gone down in Freeburg. Crazy shit is going on. He killed Christopher Sand. That's wild. That is wild. Okay, well, it's Friday. You know, TGIF, am I right? The Golden Bird says that the municipality is to save on snow removal. The Freeburg Tribune says a milk factory buys milk from farmers at a subsidized rate. And the Fact, Freeburg's #1 paper, says the shooting gallery owner nearly shot by a drunk client. It doesn't matter how the Sands feel about me anymore, because they're dead. So, great. Let's go to work. And City Hall's not going to be bothering me anymore either, since I paid off the union to keep them off my back. How do you like that, everybody? Beasley, you son of a bitch. I needed you in today. God damn it. All these officers. Go home, you're drunk. Go home, you're drunk. No, I need you in. Go home, you're drunk. Oh my god. Gist, come in. You're drunk. Go home. McCoy, I need you. Little, I need you. Start the day. Oh man. All these cops just not coming in for work. I don't get it. What are you doing? I'm skipping the music. You're making me so angry, officers. Underlings, as it were. So Christopher Sand is dead. Old people protest. Due to the difficult economic situation, we had to undertake a series of pension cuts as a cost-saving measure. We can't run the city into the ground for some lazy old people who can't take care of themselves. Every day, dozens of retirees come to us threatening to arrange a protest. A large gathering of elderly people can be a serious situation. After all, we're talking about people in poor health. We can't let it happen, so those activists need to be sent packing to their vacation homes. The use of force is sanctioned if required. Well, I can't have... Alright, I can't send anybody, right? Because Beasley's not fucking here. This is bullshit. Old people protest. The city robbed me. Surrounding the trade union. Proceeding peacefully and without incident. Then fuck them. Yes, I'm not sending any officers to suppress old people. Fuck off, Mr. Mayor. Alright, labor market. Hot damn. Okay. We've got some people, mostly red people. Ooh, this is actually not a bad idea. This is a really good idea. Let's go to personnel, shall we? And here's what we're going to do. We are going to move all the green guys to Shift A. There we go. Shift A. Shift A. Shift A. Shift A. Shift A. And the detectives, however, are going to remain mixed. And then we're going to send all the red guys to Shift B. 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 And Shift B. And now we've got, let's see, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, wait. Just officers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 green officers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 red officers. How do you like that shit? Okay, so personnel. Red is Shift B. So you go to Shift B, and then I'm going to hire Zachary Goodwin for Shift A. Oh, that's genius. I'm so smert. All right. There's been an assault at the beach. A man attacked a mixed-race couple who were walking along the beach. Luckett and Casey, go check it out. The assault at the city center. When a man tried to get away without paying, the taxi driver decided to teach the man a lesson. According to an eyewitness, the driver grabbed the guy by the collar, pulled him out of the car, and beat his ass. Okay. Let's get McCoy, Chivers, and Brock out there. Yeah, go handle that. I kind of really want to send, like, Castile and Trevor or Little and Sugiura. I don't think we're going to get him. So, who is it that's working on this? This is Beasley, right? Police station. Beasley. Beasley, you're coming in tomorrow. You're coming in tomorrow. I don't care what your problem is. Thanks for the payment, City Hall. Okay. Child abuse at the school. Decorated veteran Andy Castro dragged his son out of the school and into the street and began to publicly punish him for secretly smoking. He beat the boy with a belt until he bled, knocked him to the ground, put his knee on the boy's chest, and force-fed him a carton of cigarettes. The principal of the school called in the incident. The man lost his mind in the war, and it's looking like he might just kill the boy. The PE teacher tried to intervene, but the man pulled out a gun and made it clear that he didn't need any help parenting. All right, red team. Off you go. And Atticus Tower needs some help as well. The roof of my skyscraper is open to the public, and it has recently become a favorite spot to commit suicide. Already, 3 people have jumped off. The incidents are ruining my building's reputation, and it's dreadfully difficult to clean the brains off of our expensive Spanish paving stones. Please send over a trained officer who can teach my guards to spot potential suicides among our visitors, and how to negotiate with these nutcases in case anything else happens. This sounds like a perfect job for McDuck. I mean, if I'm gonna use him for anything, it might as well be screwing up that guy's steez. Okay, they need some help. I'll tell you what, we can send Gillette and Trevor out to help. They'll help you handle that situation. It'll be no problem. No problem at all. Alright, the investigation of the assault has started. So that means we can pop right here and go to details. And, not details. We can pop right here and go to detectives. And we can add some detectives to this case. People like Kuzma, Wolf, Sellers, Faust, Dr. Flagella, and Ms. Belcher, who is clearly the lady from Misery. Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates is here, everybody. Hot damn, how do you like it? Okay, Kathy Bates, a member of the Freeburg PD. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed it? All right, anything else going on? Nothing yet. Child abuse has been handled. Very nice. And now there's some animal abuse. Several people in an apartment complex have reported that their cats have gone missing. Carrie Martin, owner of 3 missing cats, just called in again. This is the 7th time this month. We know there's some kind of crazy witch on the 2nd floor kidnapping these animals and doing terrible things. You have to stop her. Okay. Let's go with Song and O'Hanrahan. I'll bet that they can handle this one on their own. All right, $2,000 for helping out. Very nice. They have taken care of the assault. And we are good to go. How do you like that? Ooh, it's nice. It is nice. And once we get all these officers split, that's going to be super good. It's going to be so helpful. All right. Reckless endangerment. There's a man running down the street with a syringe, pricking everyone he passes, claiming to have infected them with AIDS. That sounds truly terrible. So let's send out a big group. Chivers is now all alone with his political enemies. Oh, no, McDuck is back. McDuck's got his back. All right. Cats were attracted to a smell in the cellar. All of them were found alive and well. Well, that's good. That's really good. We still solved the problem. A bomb threat. Man with a Spanish accent called in, threatening to blow up the bridge unless Freeburg Prison releases a group of freedom fighters he's calling his brothers. Okay. Man chased a girl into a phone booth. She's holding the door closed, but the man has pushed his syringe-wielding arm into the booth. Shoot the man with the taser, of course. He got away! Oh boy, that's surprising. But at least everybody's safe. That's the nice thing. That's good. We're gonna wait for our green team to get back, because we need to send a whole lot of people out to this bomb threat. Bam. Very nice. Okay. Castile. Gillette. Song, McCoy, O'Hanrahan, Brock, McDuck, SWAT team. All right, cool. They're going to go take care of that. They'll be gone for a while with the bridge being so far away. But we do have red team, and we have a small unit from the green team that can do some stuff if need be. Okay, a massive fight, however, requires the red team. An actor started quarreling with the director during rehearsal. You have to cut off my head and put me in this ridiculous hat. The director wouldn't give up, and a fight broke out after some actors' colleagues stood up for him. Little, Sugiura, Kemp, Stokes, Gist, Paddy Wagon, off you go. All right, Trevor and Caddy are now alone in the station, enjoying a nice hot cup of joe. Just wishing that I would send them out to go pick up this filthy church pedophile drug dealer. But I'm not gonna. We're gonna have to go tomorrow. We've got some explosives, And we're going to ask the Mafia to sell it, of course, but it seems like oh, the Mafia's gone! I can't sell it to the Mafia anymore because they've been killed. They've been murdered. Oh, shit! Okay, we got some new assault frames, but not enough to do anything. Do we have enough for the Pagan Ritual to do something? No. Drug possession is done. We just have to send somebody out. You guys can handle it. Don't worry. You got this. You got this. I told you. I told you you had it under control. You guys don't know your own strength. I know you better than you do. Okay. Anything? Anything else going down today? It's almost 2 o'clock. That's the end of the day. And that'll do it, everybody. That will do it. Beasley better fucking be in tomorrow. Tell you what. And we're going to find out whether he's in tomorrow next time on This Is the Police. If there's not a cutscene, at least, we're not going to find anything else out. Day 160, everybody. We're really coming along in this game. We've got to be almost done. It's supposed to only be 180 days, so, yeah. Thanks so much for sticking with me this long with This Is the Police. I'm enjoying this game. I do have some problems with it. Some pretty serious problems, but I'm enjoying it. I'm getting close to the end. I'm ready for it to be done so I can start something new. But I'm still having a good time. Still enjoying sending out my officers. It's gotten so crazy at the end of the game, but I like it. I like it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. I'll see you around. I will see you next time. I can't wait to play more This Is the Police, and I can't wait to do it with you. Have a great day. Bye.